Hello again. We've got some more breaking news for you, this time involving... Now, he's completed a medical before a permanent move to Ajax. The Ukraine international flew to Amsterdam today and he's agreed terms on a 6-month contract with long-term future in the summer. So just to confirm...
Because this is what he has done. He is so good because he's relentlessly ambitious. He wants to improve. He's not happy to settle. Let's do the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. And he wants to feel that he's got that backing. If you look at Wolfsburg, he got them into the Champions League. That wasn't expected at the time, but he was pushing the sporting director, Jörg Schmadtke, to improve the squad. When that didn't happen, he was happy to talk about that publicly. And in the end, that relationship had deteriorated a bit because of that desire to keep pushing. So he then goes to Eintracht Frankfurt, very successful, wins the Europa League, gets them into cup final. But again, he's not...
Jody, because we've had some links with Liverpool, we should say, over the last few days. Spurs have said don't want to sell him. Could you see any way that Spurs would change their mind on that?
For January?
Yeah.
I can't see it for January. I mean, especially when you go in, I think he's a player that can probably command a very high...
Until 2029, he's agreed a new contract. The World Cup winner, of course, he joined in September 2020, a firm favourite at the club. He swapped his #1 shirt. People were worried about that. It was purely superstition that led him to doing that, and he is staying at the club, signing a new deal. More on this later this hour.
It always depends on are there players available that we think can help us, and if they are, can we afford them? And does this also be helpful for the longer-term future, because our players come back from injury as well. We have to do the smart things for the near future, but also for the longer future. And let's first see how Jeremy is. Maybe he's not able to play Saturday, but maybe he's able to play 1 or 2 days later.
Fee and have a good few clubs interested in. But the links with Liverpool, I think, are only natural, seeing as they've now missed